Morning, dear students. I hope all of you are fit and fine at your place. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we were discussing about lesson number 4, that is words. And in words, so far we have discussed about the different kinds of words, what are words, the definition of the word. So the kinds of words which we have discussed so far are synonyms and antonyms. Then we have words based on the basis of their use, means parts of speech. Okay, now let's read this. When a word is used in a sentence, it is fully bound by the rules of grammar and the relevance of its existence changes. Words bound by rules become parts of speech. Now they are not free. They are disciplined by the rules of gender, number, verb, and tense. So parts of speech are of two kinds. Okay, now here what is explained in this paragraph is that there are few words which change according to the gender, number, or tense, we can say. Then in a sentence few rules are to be followed, so those words are used according to the rules. Suppose if I am writing in present tense, okay, in simple present tense, if I say, like here, if I am writing Seema, like Seema dances very well. Okay, now here Seema is a noun. Okay, then I have dances, this is verb. Okay, very is adverb and well is again an adverb. Okay, now Seema is singular, so according to this singular subject, this verb, we have added s with this. Okay, now if I will use any plural word here, for example, they dance very well. Okay, now here Seema was singular subject, we can also use plural, so it changes. Okay, then dances is the verb. According to the singular subject, we have added s here, but here subject is plural, this is dance, so that means verb is also changing. Okay, then very, not necessarily it will change, it will remain same. Okay, well is also same. So which words are changing? Verb and the subject, noun or pronoun. So what we can say, those words which are bound to some rules, so we need to follow some rules here. What rules we are following? With singular subject, we use verb first form plus s or es in case of simple present tense. This I have taken the example of simple present tense. Okay, then in case of simple present tense, if the subject is plural, then we only use the base verb, we don't add any s or es after the verb here. Okay, so these are few words which change according to the different tenses, or change according to the number of the subject, okay, or noun or pronouns. So understood? So in this case, in this example, words are changing according to the tense or according to the subject, or we can say the number of subject, or if we will use the gender also, then also some changes would be there. Okay, and then there are few words which don't change at all. Okay, so based upon this, the use in the sentence, we have two types of words, which are those declinable words, okay, and then we have indeclinable words. So in this case, as I have taken example, so declinable words are those which change with the influence of number, gender, person, or time, like I said in this case. Okay, these are called declinable words. Okay, influence of number means with the effect of the number. If the number would be more, if it would be singular, then we will have to follow different rule, number words would change. If the subject is plural, then again the word would be different here. Okay, now a few examples are given here, like from dog, we can change it to dogs also. I can change into we, plural of I is we, then I can also be written as mine. We का आगे हम we can change this form also, ours, then eat, eats. It all depends upon the rules. Based upon the rules, these words change accordingly. Okay, so these are the declinable words. Which declinable words do we have? We have 4 kinds of declinable words here: noun, pronoun, adjective, and verbs. Okay, so in this case also, see, it was a noun, it was a pronoun. They changed according to these. The use of this word means this was the verb, this also changed. Okay, so verb also changes, adjective is there, then we have pronoun and noun. Okay, then the second type is indeclinable words. The indeclinable means they don't change at all. So the words that do not change with the influence of number, gender, person, or time are called indeclinable words. If I'll take example here, suppose if I am saying this book was on the table. Okay, then I will say, if I change the number of the noun, those, or I can say these books were on the table. Okay, so what all things changed? This changed, book से books बन गया, was से verb बन गया, on जो है वो चेंज नहीं हुआ. ठीक है, हाँ, आई कैन चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द सिचुएशन. चेयर की, टेबल की जगह चेयर भी यूज़ कर सकती हूँ. ठीक है, so these words which are changing, these are the declinable words. The words which are not changing, on is still there. Okay, on is not changed according to the this number. अगर मैंने ये नंबर चेंज किया है नाउन का, मीन्स सिंगुलर से प्लूरल बना दिया. ठीक है, ये चेंज हो गया, बट प्रेपोजिशन पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं हुआ उसका. ओके, सो the words which don't change, those are called indeclinable words. So the words that do not change with the influence of number, gender, person, or time are called indeclinable words. So which are those words? Like but conjunction होगी या preposition होगी. On is a preposition. Oh, exclamatory sign, this is an interjection. Because is again a conjunction. Tomorrow we can say is an adverb. It's telling us about the time. So indeclinable words are of 4 kinds. What are those? Adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjections. All right, so this was the another category of words, declinable words and indeclinable words. So in this video we have covered about different kinds of words, formation of words, कैसे बनते हैं. ठीक है, so we have based upon the meaning we have synonyms, then we have antonyms based upon the opposite meaning of the words given, then we have declinable words and indeclinable words. So declinable words which change according to the number, gender, time, or person. Okay, and indeclinable words are those which do not change at all. Clear beta? So I hope you have understood this chapter. So you can watch this video again and again to understand it in a better way. So the next chapters we will discuss in our next video. So till then, have a good day. Bye bye. Take care.